My name is Rob Sherwin, Sherwin. I'm the Deputy Chief over Crimes Against Persons Division. We're giving this press conference to update you on the murder and an arrest last night at 8401 Skillman Street. Last night at around 5:17 p.m., patrol officers received a call to 8401 Skillman, apartment 2066, regarding a female who had been shot in the head. The victim was identified as Patricia Corbin, black female, a date of birth 7/4 of 1959. She was transported by Dallas Fire Rescue to Presbyterian Hospital, where she was pronounced deceased. A witness who was in the apartment at the time of the shooting with the victim stated that the arrestee, Louis Norbert, a black male, 11/2 of 1990, became upset because the victim had refused to extend him credit for the purchase of drugs. When the arrestee arrived, he argued with the victim and then started to leave before turning to the victim and producing a gun and shooting her in the head. The suspect turned to the witness and fired one shot at the same time as the witness tossed hot water from the stove onto the suspect. The suspect fled from the apartment and the witness called 911. A description of the suspect was broadcast to responding officers. Responding officers spotted the suspect mainly due to his long hair and the shirt he was wearing, and he was taken into custody. The witness and the arrestee were both brought to police headquarters where they were questioned. The witness positively identified Mr. Norbert as the person who killed Miss Corbin. Mr. Norbert has been charged with murder and is being held on a $250,000 bond for murder and an additional $250,000 bond for aggravated assault for firing at the witness. And I'll take questions right now.
Yeah, can you spell the victim's name and date of birth?
The victim is Patricia Corbin, Corbin. She's date of birth is 7/4 of 1959. I think that makes her 55, 56.
Is that her apartment?
It was her apartment.
She's selling drugs out of this apartment? Is this a...
Yes, she was selling drugs.
What kind of drugs, do we know?
I believe there was marijuana and cocaine, but I'm not really sure what the actual item that Mr. Norbert was trying to purchase.
The witness is, how is she related to...
She's a friend, and she was in there. I think she was cooking something on the stove. She had something in her hand and was able to turn back, and when he fired, she was able to throw the pot. She actually burned herself, but she was trying to get him to when she did so, he left. So, not before taking a shot at her.
They shot the woman in the head and they shot at the witness and then
Yes.
he took off.
Yes.
Did he get any of the hot water on him or anything?
I don't think he was injured.
The witness doesn't face any charges.
No.
And how was he arrested? In what...
He was running from the complex. A witness did see him put down something next to a dumpster. It turned out to be the murder weapon. We were able to recover that. And he was just walking down, I think, Skillman Street with the long hair, and the description was fairly accurate with an animal print shirt and long hair, and so it didn't take long for the officers as they arrived to see him and then put him into custody.
So he was in custody within minutes?
Very quickly.
What were the injuries sustained by the witness?
The witness,
shot at but not hit?
yeah, she had the burns, obviously, I think, from the water coming back on her from trying to pour it on him. I think she was just slightly injured, but obviously our concern was with the victim.
Very good.
Anyway, thanks, guys.